Fatality.
Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to testing out Daily Race C for next week. It's a combination we've never driven before in terms of the layout, because it's reverse layout at Grand Valley. I've not even done a lap round here, so yeah, this will be interesting. Gonna have to learn it. We're gonna spend probably a good 45 minutes just driving it, trying to figure out the braking, learning the corners, because although we know it the other way, driving it in reverse is going to be a complete different experience. So we're going to have to figure it out, try and see what it drives like. Probably going to be, I don't know what car it'll be for the race because of fuel saving, but I'm not going to go with the Mazda for learning it because I don't particularly like that car. So what I will do is I'll learn it in the Ferrari, and if we have to go with the Mazda, we'll transfer over to that. But yeah, we'll jump in, figure it out. I've got the lobby kind of set up, which I think is right. I think it's both medium and hard tyres, but you only have to use hard tyres, chat, which means very likely going to be a no-stop race on hard tyres, and it's a fuel saver. The belief is it's going to be a fuel-saving race on hard tyres, which is going to be a bit boring, in all honesty. Well, I predict it's going to be a bit boring because it's just going to be one of them weird races where you're crawling around and everyone's just saving fuel because PD has done these settings again. So yeah, we'll test it out though. You never know. We'll give it a go and see what the differences is. Like what between the pit stop, we might try it out and see. But I can't see a pit stop working here, chat, because it'll take too long. But let's have a go and jump in. Feel free to jump in. I wouldn't say it's a goated combo at all, John, because it's just a fuel saver, mate. It's just a fuel saver. But yeah. Each their own. Some people might like fuel saving. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I'll give it a go. There, if it could end up being better than what we think, so it's worth giving it a try and seeing what it's like. But first of all, I have to learn the track, chat, because, like I say, haven't learned the track yet. But oh yeah, Forzy, thank you for the £1 donation, by the way, legend. Thank you very much for that support, legend. Can we all give Forzy a big thumbs up and legend shout out there? Appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much for that. Right. Yeah, we shouted that. We shouted out his gifted from the other day, Rob. We did that when he did that. We did. He just donated £1 as well, though. What are we calling it? Daily race test. Daily race test. Right, that's right. Save that. Overwrite that. All right, feel free to jump in, chat, and let's just learn this track. This isn't group 2. This is group 4. This is 100% a group 4 race. We know because time 7 tire wear on racing. You're on racing hard tires. Time 7 tire wear. It's group 4. And let me just get in the Ferrari anyway and drive it around on the hard. Do we do hard tire or soft medium? Actually, let me learn it on the mediums, because for qualifying we might have to do a medium lap. So I'll learn it on mediums, and then we'll switch over to the hards. Laguna, what, race B? I don't really get excited for race Bs. Race Bs don't really do it for me. Yeah, it doesn't really excite me, race B, because it's only ever like 4 or 5 laps. And to be honest, race B will be group 3 and it'll be impossible to overtake there on race. I think it's on hard tyres, and I think it's like 4 or 5 laps. So yeah, we probably won't do much of that again, because Laguna's good when there's strategy there, but when there's no strategy, that actually rings. Do you know what? Why have we not had Laguna as a daily race C with strategy? I can't remember the last time we had Laguna Seeker with a strategy race where like you had 2 different tyres. It feels like we've not really had it at all recently. Right, I'm literally just driving around this track, chat, because I don't know where I'm going, really. I don't know what gears. I've got no idea. Yeah, don't forget to get that early like in there, chat. It is a massive help to me if you take a few seconds to get that early like in. It all helps the channel out. We're nearly on. We're very close to 62,000 subscribers, chat, which is amazing. It's the fastest growth we've had on the channel, I think, pretty much since the first 5 months of GT7. So thank you so much to anyone new who subscribed to the channel. it's all a huge help, and it all helps me do this full time of the job, so I'm very, very grateful. I'm just trying to literally crawl around at the moment, just figure out these, like, what's going on with this track. You're gonna need a car that's really good on torque, like uphill acceleration. The whole track seems like it's uphill acceleration, doesn't it? Just got a penalty there. Doesn't really matter, I'll just drive round anyway. So the Mazda will probably be very strong here, the Mazda. But with fuel saving, I don't know. What happened to my main account DR, John? Main top split, mate. That's what happened to it, John. Top split in a couple of races that I don't like. You always lose and gain DR, mate. I don't give a shit about it, to be honest. But yeah, you're always going to lose and gain DR because there's tracks that I don't like, there's tracks that I do like. And the last two, well, I like Spa, I just didn't like that X 2019. But yeah, Dragon Trail Gardens killed my DR because I hate that track. It's not one of my favourites at all. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back. The DR will come back as we do other races. I could get it. I could easily have got it back over 80k if I wanted to by just doing daily C, but I'm not asked about DR. No, McLaren won't work for the race chat. It's terrible on fuel. McLaren is terrible on fuel, so you won't be able to use a McLaren for this race at all. Never use a McLaren in a fuel saver. You're right, Flash. I have no idea where I'm going. I literally don't know where I'm going around this. It just feels so weird, this layout. It doesn't flow very nice from what I'm feeling so far. It doesn't really feel like it's got a very good flow to it, but it might just take like a little bit of learning. But yeah, like the corners don't feel good. It doesn't feel very good the way this is in reverse. I think they might have made a mistake doing this in reverse. Literally have no idea. The Porsche would definitely be a no-go for this race. 100% no-go. The Porsche should be awful around here. It's all uphill acceleration, chat. You don't want the Porsche. I don't know what sort of... Okay, we can go a lot faster than that. I'm just trying to figure it out at the moment. Right. Wow, you have to brake. Oh my god. Okay, you have to brake super early for that. Okay. I should have learnt this off stream, shouldn't I? I should have spent a bit of time learning the track. Tristan again with another dono. You absolute legend. Oh, by the way, chat, that reminds me. Yesterday, I missed a dono from Susie, £20 through PayPal. Can we all give Tristan and Susie some legend shout-outs there as well? Because Tristan with the $8.99 again, the legend. Hey, yo, happy Monday in New Zealand. Yeah. Have a great day, you legend. First day back at work for the year. Your first day back at work? Don't work too hard, Tristan. Thank you for the dono, though, you bloody legend. Make sure we spam that legend up there for Tristan and also for Susie for yesterday because I was racing, I missed it. So big shout out to Susie and Tristan there for the support, the legends. My god, this track doesn't feel right this way, you know. It just feels really awkward. Like this corner, like I'm going to change cars because I don't think this will be the best car for it, but I just want to learn it in the Ferrari because I like driving the Ferrari, so I'll learn it in the Ferrari and then I'll switch over once I know what I'm doing. think everyone's learning the track though, you know. I don't think many people actually know where they're going yet. So let's just get a rough lap in just so we can see. How hard can you push that? Right, you can't push it that hard. Or you probably can, just on a better line. Brake on the 300. Oh, that's still... No, that feels awkward through there. I have no idea where I'm braking, chat. It doesn't feel like it flows very well though. It feels awkward. I think the Mazda will be the fastest in time trial, Susie. I think the Mazda will be the fastest for time trial, I think. Oh god. Yeah, I forgot that car went that. I forgot the track went that way. No one knows where they're going, do they? No one's going to really have any idea. There'll be a few people that know it if they've done league races or anything like that. Or, you know, some people might have just driven this track in reverse and learned it. I've never bothered to learn this track. But we're going to spend as long as it takes learning it tonight. So if we have to do 3 hours of just practicing this now, we'll do it. I don't think it'll be stacked tomorrow, by the way, just to warn you. It's a fuel saver. When it's a race like this in January, it doesn't become... It's normally pretty dead when it's a fuel saver, so it won't be anything like Daytona. It won't be anything like that. Yeah, the midsection doesn't flow like the other way, Flash. Like, the other way, it flows quite nice, but this way just feels awkward. It feels so weird, the middle sector. It might just be a case of getting used to it though. You know, like I found Deep Forest Reverse was a bit like that for me. It just took a bit of getting used to. Once I got used to it, it was alright. You have to be so patient on the throttle there. Feels a bit awkward. I can accelerate out of that. I've got to be on the throttle through there. This will be flat out, won't it? Just completely flat, surely. No need to lift through there. Looks like Fento's learning it as well. Oh god. I can do that way faster. This chicane will be a nightmare here. That'll be a nightmare. That in the race, that's going to be death, like absolute death, I'm telling you. There'll be so many crashes there. Brake a bit later. Oh yeah, you can definitely brake later and then get on the accelerator through there. That corner's awkward, really awkward. Oh my god, that is horrible, that one. Right, that there, I need to get used to keeping it on the throttle and just accelerate through it. Brake later there, probably on the 100 or close to the 100. Okay, there's a lot of time to find. Try and get that middle sector a bit more flowing. What? That was terrible. I think I can do that flat. I'm just being too scared. You got to be earlier on the brake. Jesus. Brake a little bit later here. That was too early on the brakes. I can be way later on the brakes there. Way later. Braking on probably just in between the 200 and the 100 for that corner, I think. This is just after the 200 board. But you gotta be really careful. You can't accelerate because it tightens. Then this is flat out, but I've cocked it up there. For God's sake, this track is horrible. Right, let's go again. I've cocked it there. I lost a big chunk of time on that. I lost nearly 1.5 there. Right, let's try and do this better. Come on. I think you can do that probably nearly flat. You can definitely do that. I'm not having it. There's a way of doing that better than what I've done there. Let me just come out without damage. I think Fento's on. I reckon Fento's on the hard tyres practicing here. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure he's on the hard tyres. Yeah, he's on hard tyres. That's predictable. So he does know the track. He's just practicing on hard tyres, chat. He knows the track. He's just on hards. Halfway. Gonna take a while to learn this one, chat. It is really gonna take a while. That corner just plays with my brain. I feel like got to remember that you got to accelerate through that corner. No, I'm alright. Theo can stick to troll in the chat. I know I can do like probably what Fento's on there. Well, I should easily be able to do that with the medium tires. At the moment, I'm just forgetting like corners that are coming up and everything in my braking zones. I'm just trying to slowly figure out the braking zones. Right, let's just take a wide line for a stop. Oh no! We're gonna probably get held up a bit here. Too slow. Braked way too wrong there. A lot of understeer on the throttle in that corner. Right, 200. Do not accelerate through the corner, let it rotate, and then accelerate all the way through this one. That was terrible still, but better than what I did before. Not great, but at least it's a lap in there, and then we'll just try and keep going faster here. Jeez, no, I've messed that up. I went off the track, got dirty tires. This, man, I don't know why they've picked this combo. This is gonna be a nightmare, I think. Oh, is that penalty for next lap now? I don't know. I don't think it'll take it. I might have to go in the pits. Yeah, I'll have to go in the pits. Let's go back out. Do you know what's going to be really interesting? The leaderboard tomorrow, chat. The time trial leaderboard will be quite interesting for this because everyone's just going to keep improving and going faster. It's actually tempting for me just to set a lap time on this and not go from the back because I don't know where I'm going. So it's kind of tempted to just go from the front and race it. We've still got another 2 hours though. At least 2 hours, well, 2.5 hours of practice, chat. So we can sit here for another 2.5 hours and learn this track here. The best way I find to learn a track is normally when you're racing anyway. When you start racing and following another driver, what I could do with doing is following Fento. Fento looks like he knows the track. I know he's on hard tires, but he clearly knows it. So if I followed him, it'd probably give me a rough idea of some of the braking zones if he already knows the track. That corner there, you've got to like cut the apex just so that you can keep it floored. I don't think he knows where he's going either, does he? This is easy though. This section's just really just flat out. No issue through here. Alright, let's go for a lap. For me, it's better to drive than watch someone to learn a track. If you already know the track, it's good to watch someone, but when you don't know the track, it's better for me to drive it. Much better. Let it coast a bit through there. Oh, did I cut it? Oh, got brake. Tell you what, chat, that corner there is going to be a problem. That is going to catch so many people out. Imagine that with slipstream. That's going to be the death chicane. The death chicane of this track. Martin, thank you for the dono. Is PO banned? Unfortunately not, no. Thank you for the support though, Martin. Spam that legend out there for Martin, please, chat. Appreciate it, legend. Need to change that brake bias as well. Needs to go to the rear. Right, so 200. Get over this apex a little bit. You got to turn in early there so you can keep it on the throttle. It's a penalty. That's annoying. They don't have sales. The only time that Fanatec have a sale on is at Black Friday, chat. Never any sales on any other time of the year. Only Black Friday. Thank you for that, by the way, Martin, you legend. Make sure you spam that legend out there for Martin, please, as well, chat. Right, what am I doing here? It's not easy. I've got to be honest with you. It's not easy to learn a track and to stream because when I'm learning a track, I need to just be like 100% focused. So it's going to take me a while to get this figured, I think. We'll be much better when I might do a bit on time trial tomorrow, maybe in the morning if I've got time. Although probably won't because I ain't going to get up early. I don't do getting up early. All right, brake. Early. Oh, don't. No, I hit it. I hit the gravel. Uh-oh, sneeze. Oh god. Red the Dude, thank you for the dono, legend, chat. Can we spam that legend out there for Red the Dude? Yeah, big thumbs up on legend out there. Happy birthday, Pio. Appreciate the dono. It's not Pio's birthday again, chat, just in case any of you are confused. It's just because Pio is a donkey. Thank you so much for the support, Red the Dude. And Atomics, by the way, you're going to be saying that a lot. I don't know the track yet. I'm learning it, mate. I'm trying to learn the track, so I'm going to make mistakes because I'm trying to see how hard I can push through corners. There's no point driving it at like 20% and not learning it. You got to push it. I think that's a corner cut there. Is it? Yeah. That's the next lap wrecked. It looks like you can't cut as much on this version compared to the normal layout. I don't think you can take as much off the corners. It might be because you're going a bit quicker than you would be, if you know what I mean. So the game thinks you're gaining in more of an advantage. Push it real good. You're right, evil, by the way. Right. Just coast it. Floor it. I was too late. Need to floor it earlier there. To the wall. It's annoying that I've got a penalty there because that actually felt like an alright little sector. It's still up with him with the penalty. Right. It's going to be a tricky one tomorrow, chat. A lot of people are not going to know where they're going. Ah, that corner. You've got to keep on the front. Why do I keep lifting? Have I just cut it again? Might have cut it again there. No, it looks like I got away with that one. Oh, no, no, no. Slow down. Stupid car. I'm probably the Ferrari for the race if it's competitive. Because the Ferrari's best on fuel. That's why I'm testing it now, but the Mercedes should be alright, but it will I feel like the Mercedes will struggle on the uphill part of the track. No, Group 4. Right, come on. Send it through here. No, did I get dirty tires? Yeah, we got dirty tires. That's a pain. That corner there, chat, is a nightmare. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Probably a fuel saver, we think. We think it's a hard tyre fuel saver this race. We'll start a race in a minute, just to try and see if we can figure it out in a race condition. Fento will be well gone though, because, yeah, he knows the track. We don't know it yet. Once you know the track though, I do think that it'll be a fairly comfortable track to follow people on. So it should be pretty close. Right, Naz. Give myself a bit of a gap. Go for another lap, and we'll do one more lap, and then we'll start a qualifying, and then we'll start a race. Everyone will be crashing, but who cares? I think the best way to learn a track is always racing it. That's how I tend to figure it out better, because you're not overdriving it, and then you start learning the corners a bit more. Right. Let's go now before that car comes up. Who was that? Oh, sorry. Right, this is the corner that I'm gonna use a bit of this outside bit, and so that's really difficult, that, you know, to get that perfect. It's going to be a tricky one. And here, oh god, so many deaths are going to happen on this chicane. And like, that corner is going to be death chicane, absolute murder in there. There will be so many crashes on this week, you know, chat. It's going to be chaotic, I reckon. I've braked about 50 years too early. What a donkey. Ah, it's too slow. Imagine what it's going to be like on hard tyres as well, that first corner. Because we're on mediums now, and the race is on hard tyres, chat. It's going to be... it's going to be a nightmare. I'm telling you, that first sector is going to be very, very difficult on hard tyres. Just have a go at... Again, you can't go over the white line. It gives you dirty tyres. You go over that white line, it's you've got no grip. Right, let's start a qualifying anyway and see what the race is like. Quali starting. Hard tyre required in race. Right, let's try and get a lap together. It's gonna be fun, this. I can only imagine when you've got the slipstream to a car on hard tyres going for, but you will be fuel saving, which might make it a little bit easier. I wonder if that's why they've done a fuel saver, to make it a little bit easier. I think it'll be a bit of a shit race. I've got to be honest with you. Once everyone knows the track, everyone will be fuel saving. It's going to be a fuel saver chat. It won't be the most entertaining. It's a no stop on hard tyres, so it's going to be a bit of a boring one. Once people know the track, it will get a bit boring, I think. Monday might be quite fun because of the chaos. Because of the chaos on Monday, that might actually be reasonably entertaining, but then it'll fade off massively. Jeez. Fuel times 7 and the tyres are medium and hard, but you only have to use the hard tyres, chat. You're only going to use the hard tyres in the race, so it's going to be a hard tyre no stop. Fenter might want to give himself a little bit of a gap to me. A little bit of advice, Fenter, give yourself a gap. 9 laps I've done for the race, because that's what I think it'll be. They normally do 10 laps in Group 3, don't they? So it'll be 9 laps in Group 4, I would think. I think 9 laps in Group 4. Lagoon is going to be a bit of a boring one in Group 3 on hard tyres. I doubt I'll do much of that. Don't cut that line. Oh god, I'm out of shape. A little lift. Brake too late. Got to be earlier on the brakes for that. Ah! It's so tricky. Should have went to second. No. The apex by a mile. Right, let's go for a second lap. We've got 2 minutes of extra things, so we should be able to get a second lap in here. Try and go a bit faster on the second one. Why would I use hard tyres for qualifying? Oh, no, run wide. Alright, let's go and now we put the hard tyres on. Right. Wasn't a very good lap, but it will start us up there, won't it? Towards the front-ish. Right, I haven't driven the hard tyres yet, actually, so what I'm going to do is go out of here now, if it'll let me. Yeah, I'll just do a out lap on the hard tyre. See what it feels like. I forgot to change the brake. Oh no, I did have +3 on. Might go +4 with the hards for this. Oh my god, I wasn't even going. There, that corner there, chat. Get ready for some chaos tomorrow, I'm telling you. Absolute chaos in that one. It is group 4, we know that. It's not really a guess, to be honest, Susie. I've never ever seen PD use ×7 fuel and ×1 tyre wear with racing hard tyres on anything other than group 4. So it's 99.9% sure it's group 4. We know it's going to be group 4 this race, chat. It doesn't make sense to use, like, it could be any other tyre. It's the classic group 4 fuel saver settings, this. I don't know what track, right? Daily A is apparently the Subaru Impreza. That's what some people think. It's going to be the Subaru Impreza. That they've had it before at Red Bull Ring, so it could be that Impreza race that we had a long time ago in the road car. Doesn't even feel that much difference a hard tyre, to be honest, because I'm obviously not pushing the limits. Where's Fento gone? Our Fento must have left. Right, let's start the race then. I honestly, Susie, I would be amazed if it's anything other than group 4. Honestly, with the settings that they've got there, it ain't gonna be anything else. It's group 4. I would put I'd say 99.9999999% sure it's group 4. PD don't ever do anything other than them. Like I say, I've never once saw PD use these settings with anything other than group 4. So I doubt it'll be anything other than that. But I hope it is. I'd prefer group 2, but I don't think it will be. It'll be group 4, this. Oh, by the way, chat, we're 10 minutes away from the 1 hour mark. We need 38 more likes for 200. Let's see if we can smash that 200 likes before we get to the 1 hour mark. That'd be amazing. Also, chat, we only need I think it's 60 more subscribers for 60. We might get 62k tomorrow, you know. We might get close to it tomorrow. 62k subs tomorrow, maybe? Hopefully, that'd be amazing if we can do that. I don't think so, Greasy, because of the fuel. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's 9 laps as well, looking at the fuel now. We'll see. Might be 10. It could be 10, technically. Technically, it could be 10 laps, but we'll wait and see. Trying a fuel save on a track you don't know is really, really difficult. I told you that. That corner, chat, is going to be a nightmare. Oh, the leader's got away now. I think the leader might be on medium tyres. Okay, we can. It might be 10 laps actually. Looking at the fuel, this car's lagging all over the place. Want to get past, he's lagging quite bad. Can't really drive behind him. So P1's gone on mediums, but the way this is going, he'll probably jump a pit stop because we're getting held up. By the way, don't judge the strategies off these races because no one knows the track, so we're way off pace. You can't judge. If someone does a one-stopper and comes out in the lead, chat, that doesn't mean it's the fastest strat. Just to warn you, because I don't know the track. We're probably like 2 seconds a lap off pace here at the moment, so it looks like it could be 9 laps. So if you look at the fuel now, we're hitting like, with fuel saving, it's looking like 9 laps, isn't it? All right, let's get past and let's see if we can just coast it through here. Oh, don't run wide there. You've run wide, you donkey. Oh, God. So slow. Oh my God, this track, it's awful. I literally have no idea where I'm going. I know the track. I know the track. I know what corners are coming. I just don't know where I'm braking 100% yet. So a little bit all over the place. This is where you use all the fuel on. This is where you'll need to save the fuel for the uphill sections. Right, come on, start pushing a bit. The brakes so early. Shit. So straight into the bloody wall. You right, Space Cowboy? How are you, mate? Got this damage needs to do one. Lagging that car, you kind of lag hit us there. What? Well, that track limit's interesting. That's that dodgy one from the other way, isn't it? Have to be careful on that in the race. One of the shittest tracks, I think. I've got to be honest with you, I don't think it's a very good track, this. It doesn't have a very good flow to it. Not yet, anyway. We'll see how I feel about it by the end of the week. But at the moment, I'm not feeling it. All I can see from this at the moment is chaos. I can see a lot of people crashing because of the... Like, it's just got really awkward corners with, like, off camber and downhill. It just doesn't, it doesn't feel like it makes sense, if you know what I mean. Like, it's clearly, they've obviously designed Grand Valley on the original game to run the other way. Doesn't seem to make much sense this way. Well, let's try and focus a bit and start putting in some better laps again. Nah, shite. I don't agree, Joe. The other way's better. The normal way of layout of this, I think, is way better. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion on tracks. Tracks are an individual thing. I'm just not feeling this, to be honest. But we'll see how it is tomorrow, and once we've learned it properly. It could just be a case of getting it fully in our head a bit, but it just feels a bit weird, this layout. What? Fuck off, game. Right, let's carry on again. So yeah, do not judge P1, chat. He's probably doing a one-stop. Don't judge him, because we've lost about 10 seconds in this, so we'd only be about 7 or 8 seconds behind him normally. Might do a bit of time trial on it, you know. We'll probably do another little bit of practice. That corner's proper. Definitely one that I might, if trying to think if there's any time, if there's any way I can practice this off stream. I need to learn it off stream. I can't really multitask this at the moment, doing both. I'm finding it hard. That's a penalty. That's what I've done there. It's a penalty, I think. If I'm right, is it? No. Okay, that's not. That's weird. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any way I can jump on and practice this tomorrow morning, but I don't think there really is. I'll have to just learn it tomorrow, chat, and just be shy. We'll just have to be really crap and learn it tomorrow. We've got another hour and a half or whatever now to learn it, but I don't think we're going to have it figured out by then. Got to brake. The fact that that is my personal best lap shows you shows you how badly we've driven this so far. It's so slow. Just doesn't turn. What's that called? That is weird. Right, we'll have another little. We'll probably have another little like 15 minutes of like practice before we do another race. What happens when you don't know the track, Martin? I don't know it, so once we've learned the track, we'll be obviously a lot better. So just gotta try and. I don't really know where I'm braking 100% yet. Like every time I brake, it feels like the car does something different. You're right, Evil. You're doing your dishes. Oh my god, I braked early then as well. It's because I took more speed through the first part of the corner. But yeah, I think the Spanish driver in the lead is going to come out in front, chat, but that's not a... Don't think that this is a one-stop, I'm telling you now. Because there's no way if we were driving this world, it'd be anywhere near it wouldn't be happening. It's really hard to work out the difference because at the moment, we're like, we should be doing late 56s on hard tyres, I think. Or at least low 57s, I would think, should be the times we're doing in the race. But we're in 58s on our best lap. And I mean, I'm not being funny, but look at that. Has he come out? How close is he? I mean, Tommy's not even that far away from him, chat. We're not even that far with how we've driven it. It's definitely a no-stop. 100% a no-stop race. 100%, chat. Tommy's right behind him, and like, you can see how shite we've drove this. God. I need to do a bit more practice. Turn. I'm not looking forward to this race, chat. I've got to be honest with you. I don't think I'm looking forward to it. Just, I can't feel the flow of the track at all. Yeah, we'll have nations to practice Tuesday, so... Don't know yet, Cal. Once I've learned this track, I don't know where I just still don't know my braking or anything. Like, could be 10 laps this because that was a slow finishing time, so it could actually be 10 laps technically, but it depends if PD do it or not. I think I feel like this will be one of them weird tracks that takes, by the end of the week and you've got the flow of it, it'll feel much better, but it's not excuses, Renato. It's just we don't know where we're going, mate. No one knows where we've never driven this track on the game before, mate. So it's genuinely not excuses. We don't, hardly anyone knows where they're going because of never being used before. So yeah, well, it wasn't a very good race, but it's definitely a no stop though, chat. 100% a no stop. Don't be pitting, because if we do another race in a minute, we'll show you. If we get a better rhythm going, I'll show you why. We lost about 20. I reckon at least 15 seconds were gone in that race, at least. I don't need to really do that, Joseph. It's just driving it. Driving it's the best way to learn a track for me. Just drive it, keep pushing. keep pushing the limits and you gradually get faster. Nah, it's definitely a no stop because we lost about 15 seconds then. We were all over the place, so yeah, it's definitely a no stop race. If it's 9 laps, it's a no stop. If it's 10 laps, it probably still will be a no stop. Right. Let's just get back on these for qualifying. Just do a little couple of laps and we'll start another one. This, I've never driven this before on the game. Well, I don't know. I've never driven this before. So I don't know. Wheel keeps going heavy. I don't. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think it'll be very busy this race. Let's just say that. I'll put a prediction out there that this race will be dead by Thursday. By Thursday, it'll be completely dead. This race. That's what I reckon will happen. It's going to be a no-stop fuel saver, and they normally die off within a day or two anyway. Trying to get a gap. Some people will like the no-stop fuel saver. Some people will like it, but I think a lot of people will just bail the race by like Wednesday. Trying to push there. It's going to be an interesting one. There's going to be a lot of Sector 1 deaths, 100%. A lot of Sector 1 crashes. You're going to see so many people crashing in that Sector 1. Okay, man. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I have sugar.
You're crazy. You right, Pegasus? How are you, mate? Hour shift. Oof. Don't take it easy, mate, on 15 hours. Don't know yet, John. We don't even know the track yet. We don't even know the track yet, John, so I can't tell you the best car. You right, Phil, though? Right, come on. I think you can turn a little bit later here and carry a bit more. Literally on the brake on the 400 there, you know. That's just so much understeer. Might be a pen. Wasn't very good. Is it dirty tyres? Then I might have got away with it. That's a penalty though. Super sketchy, super sketchy. You're probably going to be in the late 53s here, I think. Late 53s, probably for medium tyres, I reckon. Because like that had well over a second left on it probably. So I reckon late 53s is going to be required for the time trial. Yeah. Right, let me go for a wee and we'll start another qualifying in a minute, chat. We'll just go straight into another race practice, and I think the hard tyres are the tyre we need to practice. So, right, let me just go for a wee. Back in a second. Smash that like button, chat. All right. Did we get to 200 likes, by the way, on that hour mark? Did we do it? 225. That's amazing, chat. Brilliant stuff for a Sunday evening stream. 55 more subs to go for 62,000 subscribers as well. We should get that tomorrow, you know. Should be able to get to 62k tomorrow. That'd be amazing if we can do that already. Right, let's get the qualifying starting. We'll go straight back into a race. Right, quali starting. Hard tyre required in race. We got a full lobby. Just double check. Right, let's go again. Try again. It's Pio. Pio should already be on there. Pio, was he not in at the start? I think I saw him at the start, wasn't he? He was here. He's probably lurking. I mean, we're P1 in qualifying, Squids. So it looks like we found pace quicker than other people. we're the fastest in this lobby so far. So out of that practice session, then we'll see where we qualify now. But yeah, I mean, other people are struggling as well. You're not just going to get on a track and be fast. It's never going to happen. That no one's just going to go first lap and be fast. If they are, they've probably tested it off of it, like, without you knowing. Right, let's put that brake bias. Yeah, actually, +3 will probably be it. I'm starting to understand it a little bit and where you can push. Like, you can definitely push this third gear if you get it right through here. Let's go for a lap. Yeah, reverse for this track. For this layout, for this combo, sorry. Might be close to a pen, that. I had to lift. Donkey. So sketchy. That was awful. No, come on. Right, at least we can do a second lap. This is awful. Go for another one. That was slow. A little bit better through there, I think. Should be a faster first sector anyway. Felt much better. Oh, you've gone way too deep there. Ah, it's terrible. Yeah, still using the Ferrari because I'm just trying to learn the track. I won't change cars tonight. I'll just stick with this while I'm learning it. There's no point dicking around with cars when you're still trying to learn the track. So we'll just stick with the Ferrari for now. I think a lot of people are struggling to learn the track though, you know, chat. I think a lot of people are like, it's just not clicking. It's not clicking. I'm starting to understand a couple of sectors where you can push. The last sector I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with now. I kind of get it. Middle sector's got a lot of work to do through there. You should be low foot 54s at least around there, I think. Right, race start it. No. Race starting. Hard tire required in race. So we'll put the hard tire on. Try and do the fuel saving. See if we drive it a bit better this time. See how it goes. No. Ferrari all day will do for me testing while I'm testing because I want to learn the track. I'm not, like I say, I'm not dicking around with different cars while I'm learning it. We stick to one car, and then once maybe tomorrow we'll see what the race like. But Supra won't work here. I don't think the Supra will work for the race because of top end on uphill acceleration. Let me just, the little one's just left this tap on 1 second. Left the tap on. Yeah, but on uphill acceleration and fuel, I don't think the Supra's going to work. The Mazda's got potential, but the Mazda problem with the Mazda will be fuel. I don't think it's as good on the fuel. How many likes are we currently on, by the way, chat? We are on 234. We need 16 more likes in 40 seconds to get up to 250 before we hit the 1 hour 30 mark there. Right, let's just try and get a rhythm going on the hard tyre. This corner's tricky. It's very difficult to not get a penalty there because you can't see. It's black. The sun blinds you a bit. Right, hug it, hug it, hug it. Wait, 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 wait. Patience. All about patience, that corner, chat. Patient on the throttle. You just got to wait for that, like, point. Same for the final corner as well. You've got to be quite patient there. Brake too late, shit. Just turned into the barrier on the entry there. So he's on medium, so that strategy is not going to work, chap. I'll let him go. Medium tyres won't work. Just hopefully he can push though and not hold me up. These lobbies don't look very stable recently, do they? Have you noticed a lot of lags coming back into lobbies, chap? Like, a lot of cars are moving around. That's recent. That it never used to be like that. They had that fixed, but it looks like the servers need maintenance on them. Let's try and get a little bit faster than that. Ooh. Yeah, so the car in front's on medium tyres at the moment, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Tommy's on mediums or not, I'm not sure. Be careful through there. Really is a single file section, that as well. Anyone who tries to overtake there, it's going to end in a crash, a massive one. Getting better. I mean, this race has been better so far. Got a lot of work to do though to find pace here. God, that corner is so sketchy. God's sake. Brake too late. Brakes way too late. I don't know whether Tommy's on mediums here as well, I'm not sure. God, that corner is horrible. What are you doing? Driving terrible now. Lost that little bit of rhythm that we had. You're going to have to stay in second gear on that corner. Third gear just understeers massively. you doing? You're weaving. This corner here, very difficult to get it turned in there because you can't see the bloody corner until you're out of the tunnel. Oh, that cool. Right, stay in second gear. Stay in second gear. Just be patient. I think that's probably the way to do it, isn't it? Just be patient in second. So P1, I think he's got a pit still. I'm pretty sure P1's got a pit. And then he'll lose shitloads of time, like shitloads. Oh, got it wrong again. You got to be so careful of the braking there. Patient. Patience. But yeah, like, you'll see the difference now with him pitting there. Now that we've run a more solid run, although if it's 10 laps, it could be a bit different. Let's just say that. All depends if it's 10 or 9 laps. But even then, I still think it'll be this no stopper. Might have dirty tyres there. Saved it though, chat. We saved it. God, that is such a bad corner. blasting up there. What am I doing? What a donkey. Oh my god, that is so shit, that drive. That last lap, we blew that one. That's my shite driving, but yeah, we should have won that one. Terrible drive, but yeah. We should have had that one comfortably, but I just drove like a donkey. But anyway, we know that we're getting better with the track at least. For our second race, we were definitely a little bit better then. We lost a lot on the last lap. I just braked all wrong because I'm not used to driving this track yet. Once we're used to it, there was a big improvement from the first race to that race though, so we're definitely getting a little bit more comfortable with the car on the track. Definitely a lot more. It could be 10 laps though, you know. I don't know if to give it a go as a 10-lap race, because a 10-lap race would be like 19 minutes something. So I might change this to a 10-lap race and see if it makes much of a difference to how you have to drive it. Oh yeah, chat, we're 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. We need 31 more likes before we get to that 2-hour mark. To hit 300 likes. Would be amazing if we could smash through that, chat. Thank you to everyone that's already hit that like button. Helps me out massively. Right, let's go again, but we'll change it to 10 laps, chat, just to see something, because I want to see how much fuel saving you have to do if it's 10 laps, just to double check. Yeah, but I think the Ferrari can do the 10 laps. We were able to push quite aggressively there, so I think the Ferrari can do the 10 laps. So we'll change it to 10 now. Just to cover all bases with this race, because if it is 10 laps, it could be a bit of a difference with how you have to drive it. Right, well, let's we definitely improved a fair bit in 2 races anyway. That's the main thing. So another race now, hopefully find a bit more consistency, and then tomorrow we should be okay to just try and get used to the combo. That's right for qualifying, isn't it? I do think that I don't know, do you reckon PD would do 10 laps for this zone? I can't remember how long the races were when they were last a fuel saver. So the Cataluna one, in the Cataluna no chicane fuel saver that we had, how many laps was that? Because I'm trying to think if how long the race was there. I feel like it was a shorter race, that one. Mazda, I don't know. I don't think the Mazda will be as good. Mazda's definitely not as good as the Ferrari on fuel. We know that for a fact. Ferrari's better than the Mazda on fuel. We know from Cataluna. The Ferrari was a better car than the Mazda. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe this track suits the Mazda more with the power section. Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. We shall see tomorrow. We'll probably see more tomorrow, won't we, as well, once people start setting the time trial times and that. It's not not a 2-minute lap though, is it? That's the problem though, smiling face. It's only a 1 minute 57, which means it'll be about 19:45, which we've had races over 20 minutes for just to let you know, we've had races in Daily C over 20 minutes before, chat. So it is possible. It is technically possible to do a 10-lap race, because we've had plenty of daily races over the 20-minute mark before, or just under the 20-minute mark. We've had loads of them in the past, so yes, it's definitely possible for 10 laps. So we might as well test it and just cover ourselves with how we have to drive it. Is everyone in the lobby, by the way? Just waiting for these to jump in. If anyone wants to test this out with 10 laps now, feel free to jump in, chat. You reckon 8? I don't reckon 8. We just did 9 and it was under 18 minutes, Calster. 9 minutes is under 18. So 9 minutes was 8. Like, I reckon once you're fully like up to speed on the track, 9 laps would be like 17 minutes 45, 40, something like that. So it is. I doubt they'll do 8 laps. I can't believe they'll do 8 laps. If it's 8 laps, it's flat out in hard tyres. If PD have done 8 laps, it is a complete flat out race. That you wouldn't fuel safe. You reckon they're cooking a 16-minute race? I hope not. If it was 11 laps, that'd be amazing, but it won't be 11 laps. The longest it'll be is 10. Doesn't matter, smiling face, man. Just so you know, it doesn't matter. We've had races over 20 minutes before. It might not be 10 laps. It probably won't be, but it is technically possible. We've had daily race C chats before that have been over 20 minutes in top lobbies. So that's irrelevant. You've got a 30-minute gap before the next race. So even if it's a 24-minute race, you'd still make the next slot. So that doesn't make any difference because you've got plenty of time. You've got 30 minutes in between each race. So yeah, I'm just questioning. Someone in the chat there on the game's questioning how long it'd take in lower lobbies, but it doesn't matter because even if it was a 21-minute race in top lobby, still only be like 24 in the lower lobby, so you still have time. It's definitely not 13 laps. That's 100%. It's 100% not 13. PD would never do 13 laps. I think it's 9. I think 9 is what it is. It'll be a 9-lap race. I'm pretty confident with that. But we'll test 10 just to make sure, because you never know. Right, let's go to track anyways, because, right, quali starting. Quali starting. Hard tyre required in race. Make sure I've got the medium tyres on for quali. Yeah, round 2 of Nations will rain, yes. Right, you need to go to track, people, because if you're not on track, you're not going to be... Just make sure everyone's gone to track. For Nations race is just the last 2 laps. It just rains on the last 2 laps, I think. So you just need to put inters on at the end. It's scripted. So the last 2 laps, everyone will have to go in the pits, and depending on where you are on the track, you might get caught with a bit wet part of the track and stuff like that. It could be interesting. No, it's on the last 2 laps. It rains. Oh yeah, we can start this now, right? They've all gone to track. Let's start the qualifying. Drink beer or do cardio. You'll have to do a lot more fuel saving with 10 laps, but I still think it's going to be 9. I think 9 laps is what this race will be. That court is so difficult to get that. You can't see it because of the light as you come out. let's go for qualifying. Yeah, but as I say, it's a fuel saver, so they'll probably do 9 laps. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, my guess is 9 laps, but I hope it is 10, because it might make it a little bit more interesting, but I still don't think it'll be interesting enough to do a pit stop. It will still be a no-stop race. No, it's Group 4, chap. It's Group 4. The settings are Group 4, you can tell. Miss the apex there. PD have a classic fuel saver setting for Group 4, and this is it. Literally what this is. So if it's not Group 4, I'd be amazed. Who said it was Group 2 last week? we said either Group 3, Group 1, or we thought it was Group C last week. But that's because that one was harder to predict because with the Daytona. But this one's easier because of the settings. The settings are clear Group 4 settings. But if it's not Group 4, then yeah, I mean, I'd be happy actually. I'm driving shit now, but I'd rather Group 2. It'd make more fun race. But well, to be honest, Group 2 here probably wouldn't be that fun. I don't think it'd be very fun at all, but at least you can race in Group 4. Group 2 would be a bit shy. You wouldn't be able to overtake in Group 2. But I need to go again because that lap's all over the place. Yeah, but when was the last time, Squids? You tell me when PD have ever created on Gran Turismo 7 anything other than Group 4 with the settings we've got here. Always Group 4, mate. So I'm going with Group 4. Oh, I've messed it up there. Completely balls it up. I'm all over the place. Not focusing. What a dickhead. So bad at the moment. This lap's terrible again. Lost the rhythm a bit. Oh, what are you doing? We should be getting... Well, we know this lap is bad because we did a 55.5 before, so... Yeah, it's just a shite lap. Very shite lap. It won't be, I mean, Group 2, if they put custom slipstream on, Group 2 would be good. Well, it wouldn't be good, but it'd be drivable here, but You'd have to have the slipstream that we had on at Spa for Group 2 to work at this combo. Without that, it'd just be a bit of a shite race. How do I like this layout? Not the greatest, really. I think, like I said, time trial tomorrow, chat, will be late 53s, low 54s, late 53s, because I can get into the 54s now, and there's a lot of pace to find, so I would predict low 54s at least for tomorrow. But yeah, I just think the track doesn't make much sense this way. I think it's better the other way. I think the proper way is better on this track. It feels a bit weird, like the corners don't seem to favour overtaking this way, whereas the other way you have more overtaking opportunities. This way it seems to limit, like there's less overtaking chances this way. So yeah, I think I prefer normal layout. Let's say fuel on the hards and see how it goes. Because I did a shit lap, Mad Max, that's why. My lap was awful, mate. I didn't get a good lap in. We did 55.5 before, so really we wanted to get a 55 1 or 2 there, but I cocked it. Let me just fix my wheel. Probably got dirty tyres there. Yeah, the servers are shite right now on this game. They need to fix them. I'm hoping with the update at the end of the month they'll sort out the servers, because the servers are not in good condition at all. Oh, I forgot to even lift there. I thought I'm in a higher downforce car. What am I doing? Okay, we're driving. Oh, I forgot to brake again. I'm all over the place. Fuck this race. I've totally forgot where I'm going. Oh, this is not helping. If it is 10 laps, I'm all over the place. Not focused. Tomorrow we'll be focused, so chat. Once we've learned this properly, we'll be focused. It's just difficult to learn a track when you're streaming. Like, you make little mistakes like that because you're not zoned in at all. Don't need to FCS. So far, we've been probably the quickest out of the people in this lobby. We're all right. I think we'll be okay tomorrow. To be brutally honest, I think we'll be all right once we've got... I think you'll find there'll be a lot of people that don't know what they're doing around here. So, considering we've only just started learning this, I think our pace is pretty damn good. I think we've done quite well so far to learn it this quick. I know you're only trolling, but I genuinely think we've done quite a good job learning the track in a few hours and finding okay pace. The P1's on the mediums here, but it's not really going to be a judge. I wouldn't judge it because we've lost about, I don't know, 6-7 seconds so far in this, maybe more. The flow is pretty bad to this, to be honest, Cal. So the flow is not very good. It doesn't flow like the other way would have been. The other way would have been raceable. I think would have. Well, this is raceable, but it would have been better the other way. I feel like this way just ruins the flow of the track a little bit. Yeah, there'll be loads of chaos. It'll be entertaining for you lot in the morning, chat, because there's going to be a lot of chaos in the morning. I'm telling you. Like a lot of chaos. That's a penalty because I went over the white line. It's an annoying corner that. It's very hard to get it right. I just got another one for the chicane as well. Oh, it's the next lap. I've got to do it on the next lap. What? I downshifted expecting it to take the penalty. There will be a lot of chaos in the morning, yeah. Once we've got a rhythm of the track, though, we should be all right. I can kind of feel how you got to drive it now, so should be all right after a couple of races tomorrow, I reckon. We won't have particularly great pace, but we'll be, as long as we're competitive, to fight a little bit. I might even just start from the front tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go from the back when I'm learning a track. Learning a track from the back, I don't know how good that'll be. Probably not the best idea to try and figure it out from the back. This is terrible. You're going to cause yourself, I was going to say, that's always going to cause yourself an issue trying to overtake there. The track doesn't allow it. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be chaos, chat, when people try and do moves like that. It's going to be chaos. Yeah, I don't know if we'll race it from the back. What are you on about? I don't care about my community, Peel. Why are you saying that? What's he on about? I know you're only joking, but what are you on about? Don't write that in the chat, mate. Right, let's yeah, I don't look at my friend request chat. I rarely go on anything like that. It's normally full. That's why I don't normally accept stuff. It's not because I'm ignoring you. I have notifications off, chat, because when I'm streaming, I don't want notifications going off while I'm live. So my notifications are always off. I never look at my friends' requests because it was full. Last time I saw it was completely full. We had 4 friends. You alright, Michael? How are you? Long time no see, legend. Did you have a good Christmas, mate? Hope you had a good one. I can't get that right through there. Yeah, I think my main account is full. That's why I don't really accept anything on there. Because I'm pretty sure it might have 1 or 2 spaces. You're too lazy to chat, Michael. No worries, man. I've lost focus now. What were we doing before on the hard tires? I know that we've got a bit more fuel saving to do, but I've lost focus in this. I still think it'd still be a no-stopper, even if I'm pretty sure this would be a no-stopper if it was 10 laps as well, because don't judge P1. P1's going to come out ahead of us, but it's because I'm not even focused here. I'm all over the place. It could possibly make it more interesting if this was 10 lap zone. You might be able to do something. You might be 10 laps. You're only going to gain like 1.3 seconds a lap. Well, maybe 2 seconds pushing. I don't know what the pit lane loss with fuel would be with pushing. Probably like 25 seconds. So probably still going to be like 7 seconds too slow or something. But P1's coming out way ahead of me, so I'm not focused in this one at all. I'm all over the place. Like we were doing 50. What did I do on the hard tires before? 57s. And we did a 58 on lap 3, but then I've just not been concentrating. I've been all over the place. Like that, I've just totally missed my brakes because I wasn't looking. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go and watch someone who's at the front, because let's see what strategies they're on. I'm not focused there, so we'll just watch what these are doing. So yeah, he's on mediums and he's pushing. So what I want to do is I want to just jump on just to check something. So say we'll say 56.5s for mediums. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate the pit lane loss with fuel for pushing at 10 laps. We'll calculate what type of time it's going to lose you, and then we'll see if it's even vaguely possible, because we should be doing 58 3s and 4s, maybe 57s, so it would only be like 1.5 to 1.8 seconds slower a lap, maybe 2 seconds slower a lap. So in theory, if the pit lane loss is 20 seconds or more, no stops quicker. Right, well, yeah. He's just got a 3-second penalty there. He's just got a 3-second penalty, you donkey. That ruins... That's going to ruin our testing, chat. That's going to ruin the testing, because he's just got a 3-second penalty. Oh, yeah, look, he's got to put a lot of fuel in. That's cost... Yeah, it's about 24 to 25 seconds, chat. So, yeah, it's a no-stop race. It's going to be a no-stop race. I mean, we can tell anyway, because look, Mad Max is 10 seconds ahead. He's on medium, so he's on hards, and he's... Yeah, even... Tommy here, we were quicker than before, quite a bit quicker. And he's been pretty inconsistent as well. And even he's about 4 or 5 seconds ahead. So it's a no-stopper no matter what, chat. It's a no-stopper no matter what. 100% no-stopper even if it's 10 laps. Even if it's 11 laps, it'd probably be a no-stopper, but it won't be 11 laps. That's impossible. The most it'll be is 10 laps. So yes, it's going to be a no-stop hard tyre fuel safe fest tomorrow, no matter what. Yay. PD really do have a great way of going from one of the better races to one of the shitter races, like instantly. They do it all the time. Yeah. Oh my god, they're bigger than my muscles. Have you been doing press-ups? How? 70. Or 50. 55. 60. 62. Oh wow. 62 press-ups. You'll be super strong soon. You're right, spoiler, how are you, mate? Play Forza? Who wants to play Forza? Why'd you say that, Luke? Forza's shite, mate. The game's been bad since day one, Luke. Forza was never good. People were just hyping that game up way too much. There was too much hype created for that game. I'm just glad that I was honest with my community about it, to be honest. I'm really glad that I was honest from the start, because there was people in our stream that were saying they were tempted to buy an Xbox. Go and buy an Xbox because of what people are saying about it. And like we told them straight. We said, just be very cautious on that, because it's not worth... If you already owned a PC and you got it on Game Pass, I said it's worth a bit of fun. But there's no way I'd warrant going to buy an Xbox and playing Forza. Like, oh, you couldn't justify it. But I'm glad that we kept to our things with that one and we're honest with it, because it's not a great game. Why has Tommy just got another penalty? Forza's never going to get better because the matchmaking doesn't work, Luke. The problem with Forza is we spotted it from day one. James even said it when we were watching. I remember James saying it and we spotted it. We all spotted the problem with it. It doesn't matchmake everyone, and their core system is based on matchmaking by the practice session. So it's never going to work. Forza's dead. Forza's dead. It's not going to work, chat. No matter what they do to that game online, it's not going to work because their matchmaking isn't done like Gran Turismo. It's the whole coding would have to be changed. They've got their game matchmaking in a weird way, and it's never going to work. It's not going to... Yeah. They'd have to change everything for it to work, and it's not going to... It won't, Luke. Trust me. It really won't. It won't get better. I'm telling you now, Forza will not work online. The whole online system of that game is broken. Because... So, Gran Turismo, just to explain it right... Gran Turismo, you enter a race, right? You have time slots. You have on, say, date. We'll do it for Daily C. You click on the half past 2 race on Gran Turismo, right? And what happens is, every single person that enters that race is then decided what lobbies they go in. So what they do is they go, right, first of all, we're gonna split the SR. So if you've lost SR, you automatically get put into like a lower lobby. Then we're going to do it by like DR. So everyone then, so as long as your SR's high and your DR's high, you're in top split. Then if your DR's high but your SR's dropped a bit, you go into like a drop split in split 2. So you get put in with other people in split 2 into like a drop split. But Forza, so that goes like that all the way down to like split 30 or something like that. So everyone gets matchmade together on Gran Turismo. On Forza, You join a practice session. When that practice session is full, like, they're the people you're racing with. So it's only matchmaking based on the people that are entering at that given time. So once your practice lobby's full, they're the people you're racing with. Doesn't matchmake you with anyone else at all on the game. That's it. You can't get matchmaked against the other 20 drivers that are higher ranked than you. That's it. You're in that lobby with the practice session, and that's shit, because you basically you cannot have a proper matchmaking system like that. I don't know why they did it like that. It makes no sense. iRacing, LFM, all do it like Gran Turismo because that's how you should do it. Forza, no idea why they chose the way they've done it. It makes zero sense to do it like that. It's either that they didn't understand how to do it, or they tried to be clever and they've cocked it up. I don't know what they've done. So yeah, you'll never get a top split lobby on Forza. Never. It won't happen, chat, because there'll be multiple lobbies with... What'll happen on Forza is you'll have like 10 lobbies. You'll have 4 or 5 top rated drivers in each one of them. Then you'll have 4 or 5 mid-range drivers, and then you'll have 4 or 5 drop, like, lower ranked drivers, all because of the way the practice session match makes. It's just stupid how they've done it, and they'll never be able to fix that as far as I can tell, because to fix that, it would mean redoing the whole online system, and I just can't see them doing that. I really cannot see Forza or Turn 10 taking the time to redo that whole system, because you're looking at like 6 months minimum probably to recode it all and redo it all. So yeah, Forza's dead. Forza's dead, chat. It ain't coming back now. I think people have got over the honeymoon period with that game, and they've realised that it's not that great. I can't see it coming back ever. Right, should we do a bit of qualifying practice now on the mediums? Let's just do some like practice pushing a lap for the mediums. So we won't do a race now. We'll just do some pushing to see. The Mazda might be quicker for time trial, by the way. The Mazda might be the quicker car. Well, it probably will be the quicker car. But I'm just going to practice with the Ferrari for now, because I might start from the back. Gran Turismo is far from dead. That's the problem. Like, Forza just can't compete with Gran Turismo. It cannot compete with Gran Turismo because Gran Turismo have got their online system good. Like, daily races and GT World Series, nations and manufacturer. Forza cannot compete with that. They just can't, because it's always competitive, pretty much, even when it's a dead week. So even on a dead week, you can jump in and still have good races with people, because the way that the matchmaking works. Just ignore Pio. I do. You right, Ben? How are you, mate? Gran Turismo is more simulator than Gran Turismo is more simulator than Forza. Way more simulator than Forza. Forza's not a simulator. Forza's the arcade. Out of the two, Forza is a lot more casual. Forza's more of a casual experience, the way it drives, sliding through corners, drifting in Group 1 cars or LMP cars. Like, Forza's handling model shit. Gran Turismo is not arcade. Gran Turismo is simulation, but an entry-level simulation. Gran Turismo's physics are miles better than Forza's. Miles better. Yeah, I mean, you have to slide on Forza to gain pacing, like high downforce cars, which makes no sense at all. Got the wrong brake bias on. I'll change that when we get on this corner now. Yeah, Forza's gone. I'm generally, do you know what? I don't think there'll be another Forza Motorsport. I think it's dead. I think they've screwed it. I don't think there'll be another Forza. I think there'll be Forza Horizon, but I don't think there'll be another Forza Motorsport. I think they've cocked it. I think they've ruined it now. I just can't see them doing another one. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. They might. But part of me thinks that's it for Forza. No one's interested in it, are they? It's a shame though, because in all honesty, competition would have been good for Gran Turismo. But Gran Turismo's got the console market completely covered on racing games, like for like simulation, entry-level simulation, or even, you know, I still find this just as fun to play as when I go on iRacing. Yes, the physics are a little bit more advanced on iRacing, but the basics are still the same. How you drive. Gran Turismo does quite a good job. You'd be surprised how good Gran Turismo does. Oh shit. That's wide. That's a pen, right? Back out, back out, back out, back out. I might have to restart because if it gives me a pen. No, we're okay. I was going to say, your next lap's ruined. You're right, Metal. What? I shouldn't cuss Forza. Why? Why shouldn't I be honest about Forza? Why should I lie about a game? Should I say a game's good when it's not? Should I lie to my community? No, I don't think that's right. I will never lie to my community about a game. I'll be dead up straight with it. And I think, I've got to be honest with you, I think my community respect that I speak the truth about stuff instead of, you know, polishing shit, basically, because I think people in here, you know, especially at the moment with money and stuff and the economy, people are struggling. People don't want to go out and waste £70 on a game or whatever, or £500, £400 on a console to find out that the game's shit. I think I'd always be honest with my community about a game, whether it's good or not, and Forza's turd. So if you don't like that opinion, I don't care. I'm honest about things and I'll say it how it is. Forza's shit. That's how it is. I'd much rather be honest with people than lie to you about a game, and then people go out and buy £500 consoles to play a game that's shite. Like, I could only imagine, like, I couldn't afford to do that. I couldn't afford to spend £450 on a console and then realise that it's shit. Break. It's kind of quite nice when you get that section right through there, you know. That's messy through there, though. It wasn't shit, though. It wasn't shit, though, Luke. For the first few months, it had a few server issues, but the basics were there on Gran Turismo. It was far from shit for the first few months. Like, yes, there were server issues, but the matchmaking worked. The online daily races worked fine. Like, we had one of the best daily races on the second week of the game. So, it was far from shit. Maybe as a single-player game, like, even, to be honest, the single-player game worked perfectly fine on Gran Turismo. No issues at all. Like, there was no problems at all on the single-player game on Gran Turismo. On GT7. It worked faultlessly. So, yes, there was server issues, but that's it. But that wasn't a bad game. That was just they needed to fix the servers. Once they got that sorted, it all was good. And it was only the GT World Series that suffered that. Daily races worked fine. I think if you go back and watch our early daily races, Daytona, we had no problems with connection on Daytona at all. It worked perfect. 20 players as well when that was on. The only bad thing about Gran Turismo when it came out was the The rate at which you earn credits, that was the only real problem I had with it. Like, they were a bit mingy with how much credit they were giving people, but then they solved that. They fixed all that, so it wasn't that much of an issue, really. Oh, God. We've never had this track, Martin. To be fair, in all fairness, chat, we've never had this track at the daily race, so... We might have had the location, but we've never had this track ever, so it is something new. Yeah, this is no what do you call it? PG, whatever. It's no PG film or stream. Michael. Right, let's go for another lap again because I'm not focused here. I need to get a 54. There is a 54 in it. Yeah, this week's Daily C was pretty good. It was pretty good, wasn't it, chat? I think most people would agree that this week's Daily was pretty decent. Next week's, I think, it's going to be a bit of a downer, but I think that Wednesday's GT World Series race could be quite fun. So Tuesday, we'll probably practice that in the night time. Well, we will be. We'll practice it in the night and try and find a bit of pace on that. I kind of think it'll be a good race. Fuji in Group 4 very often has pretty decent racing, so could be a decent one, that. It ain't Group 3 though, Alexander. It's Group 4, this. It's not Group 3, mate. I can tell you 100% it's not Group 3. Yeah, I know, Rick Calster, we know. He said that he got it wrong. The last two laps, he was parked up. Did you hear what the reason was? Why, Calster? It was quite funny. So he was parked up on the main straight, and the weather was hitting somewhere else on the track. So he didn't realise the weather was coming in slow, and he was parked up on the main straight, so he wasn't getting the weather. It's quite funny. But yeah, I laughed when I laughed when he told us. That's a penalty. Right, back up. Let back. Trying to give myself a bit of clean air. But yeah, we know this is Group 4 because, like, anyone who's played Gran Turismo 7 for a while knows that when it's times 7 fuel and times 1 tyre wear on racing hard tyres, you know that it's Group 4 instantly, because these settings are the classic Group 4 fuel saving settings that PD always use. They've never done a race with these settings in anything other than Group 4. So this race is Group 4, chat, 100%. I'm 99.9% sure it is. I would like something. I mean, Group 1 would be quite entertaining here if there was no dirty air, but there will be, so. Yeah, that's 20. Luke, you do realise that Gran Turismo came out in 2022? You do realise Gran Turismo came out in 2022, mate? That's like. Yeah, I mean, let's see how many. All right, compare overall sales figures for Forza versus Gran Turismo. Forza's hardly sold any. Look at the concurrent players on Steam now. There's hardly anyone playing it, mate. It's dead. Forza's dead. It came out in 2022. You can't compare a game that came out a year and a half difference. Like that's you can't you can't do that. Not for sales in 2023. I'm not focused here. I'm just driving around. I'm talking a lot, aren't I? Like, don't get me wrong, if you like Forza, then enjoy it. Like, I've got no problem with it. Like, you know, you enjoy it, but for me, it's dead. I would never go. There will never be another stream of Forza on this channel, ever. I can 100% tell you that now. We will never, ever, ever stream Forza 8 on this channel ever again. Because it's not good enough. It's not. I'd rather play iRacing than Forza. Give me iRacing all day over Forza. Right, come on, let's get this low 55 sorted. Patient, patient, patient. Oh no, 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 no! Didn't get the line right. I think that's a pen. We'll see. Let's just see if it is. No, it looks like I got away with it just about. This is not a 90s game. Right, Luke, man, are you high by any chance? Just asking. Like, 90s game with upgraded graphics, mate. The physics on this beat Forza. They're better than Forza. The matchmaking, the online system destroys Forza. The visuals destroy Forza. This is a better game than Forza. Like, there's not even a debate in it, really. I've got to be honest with you, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you think this is a 90s game upgraded visuals, then so be it. I don't know why you're watching a Gran Turismo stream if that's what you think. Strange. Like, why aren't you watching Forza now? Like, quick question, Luke. You like Forza so much. Why are you not watching Forza now then? I'm confused. Why are you watching a Gran Turismo stream if you're so into Forza? Surely there's someone streaming Forza right now. There must be one person. I know it's dead, but there must be one. Yeah. That's what I just said. That's what I just said, Pumpkin. The what?
Instead of watching something that you don't like, why do you watch?
Why don't you watch something that you like?
That you enjoy?
Exactly. Exactly.
Just be what everyone does.
Pio's gonna remember that quote for the rest of Pio's gonna remember that quote for the rest of streaming eternity on this channel, isn't he? He's gonna keep quoting that all the way through. Every stream that is gonna get quoted from now on. Anyway, let's talk about a proper game, Gran Turismo, right? Let's see if we can get that. We need to. The one lap we did was a 55.6, and then we got interrupted by a Forza fan. And I've got no problem with people being Forza fans if you don't chat shit with it. Like, speak the truth. That's fine. Like, you know, the game. If people, there's so many people that I've seen being honest about it, but I think I have more respect for the people that were like, Super GT said right from the start, 7 out of 10 was it he gave it? maybe that was even a little bit too favourable because the online system's not very good. I think if he had to go back, he'd probably drop that a little bit, to be honest. I think he'd probably go a little bit lower. But yeah, I think most people thought that the game would get improvements quicker. So 7 out of 10 at the time was probably okay if they would have updated it and fixed issues, but they didn't. They literally haven't sorted many of the issues out. So in theory, it's gone down. Pio, thank you for the donut. Oh, for God's sake. You do realise Pio's never going to forget that quote, chap. That is going to be his new thing. Appreciate the support, Pio. Push, push, push. Oh, I brake too late. Somehow just about made it, but not fast. Ah, I hit the wall. Yeah, I mean, if you want to hold out for the update, that is perfectly fine, Luke. Like, all I'll say is, yeah. You hold out for your updates. I honestly hope they do make it better for you, but my confidence in Turn 10 is very low about that. Very, very low. So, in all fairness, if you want to hold out for updates, I hope they sort it for you, and I hope you enjoy the game eventually. But I will never be doing any Forza content on this channel ever. I can 100% tell you, Forza 8 will never appear on this channel ever again because it's not good enough. It's not good enough game. But that's just my opinion. Arkies, thank you for the dono, legend. Chat, spam that legend out there for Arkies, please. Happy New Year, Pio. Welcome to 2024. Appreciate support, Arkies, your legend. Again, another thumbs up on legend out there for Arkies as well, please, chat. I just think that some people are fanboying it a bit. Like, there's some people that are still like fanboying Forza too hard. That's my only opinion. I think because they've probably like grown up on Forza, they've got a bit of a fanboy attitude to it, and they're giving it too much attention. Like, I'm just really grateful. I'm glad I was honest about the game though from the start, because we called it out. I called it out. I'm not gonna lie. I said within the first 2 weeks, give it a few months, and people will remember in this stream. I literally said within a few months, people will stop playing Forza and they'll be calling it out and stuff. I said it live. You could probably find the stream where I said it. So it's just quite funny that this happened. Problem is, Luke, man, what you don't realize about the Gran Turismo community is it's extremely strong, mate. Like, extremely strong. Like, I don't think you realize just how strong it is. Like, it ain't going anywhere until Gran Turismo 8, mate. It's massive. The GT World Series, it keeps us going. Like, there's so much competition in this game. This game will not fade like Forza. Forza will fade, this won't. And that's what's good about Gran Turismo. It doesn't fade off, mate. It just stays there. And, you know, there's so many people doing Gran Turismo content. It'll always be around. Ain't going anywhere. I tried to floor it too early. Tried to get on that throttle too early. Like, Gran Turismo now, what, we're approaching 2 years old? I'll guarantee you, this time next year, Gran Turismo will still be doing better than Forza in terms of views and stuff like that on streams, and just in general, it'll be doing better for like, content on YouTube, 100%. There's no way Forza will be dead in 6 months, completely dead. There'll be no one doing it in 6 months, I'm telling you now. It'll be flatlined. Yeah, Assetto Corsa, ACC, iRacing, Gran Turismo is another one. Like GT Sport lasted 4 or 5 years. GT Sport lasted really well, and that game wasn't even like, that game was half baked, and it still lasted it. Ugh. Just can't seem to hook this bloody lap up at the moment. But yeah, GT Sport was like half baked in my view, and it still bloody lasted 4 years. So I tell you why it lasted so long, and why this game will last so long. Because of the online system in the game. It has matchmaking that works. People like to race in a matchmake system where you're racing equal people, and in competitive environments like GT World Series, Nations, Manufacturer, people like that. And because that's always there, the Gran Turismo community is going to be around for a long time. And when Gran Turismo 8 comes out, I think that'll be even bigger. Because I think it'll be PS5 only, no more PS4 holding it back. It'll be PS5 only, and it should, in theory, be a much better game. So, fingers crossed for that one. AC2 is out next year. Assetto Corsa 2 is out next year, but ACC2, I think that's a long way away. I think they'll do Assetto Corsa 2, and then maybe 2 to 3 years later they'll consider ACC 2. But yeah, Assetto Corsa 2 should be really interesting as well if they get the license for like GT3 in it. Could be really good because they could implement the license for GT3 into Assetto Corsa 2, add in then like LMPs, old like DTM cars. Assetto Corsa 2's got massive potential. Massive potential. I will probably be playing that. I cut it again. I turned too early. You can tell because as soon as you do that, you get dirty tires. This is going to be, I tell you what, chat, this is going to be a difficult one tomorrow. Going to be a lot of people crashing in this. Yeah, I would think it'll be, I reckon, what, November this year for AC2? It's not that I might have said next year because I forgot we're in 2024, but yeah, this year. AC2 should be out this year at some point. Yes. Well, I think what we want is sport mode should have 24-player lobbies, I think minimum. So you should have like 24-player daily C, 20-player daily B, and maybe 16 players for daily A. And then lobbies should have a minimum of 20 players, minimum. If I would want them to have 24, but we'll wait and see for that for Gran Turismo 8. They'll update the game. They'll probably do my guess is they'll probably do a patch for Gran Turismo 7 for the PS5 Pro. It won't be anything amazing. They've kind of already got one there though. Like there's a 120 mode for 4K, isn't there? And I'm guessing if you have a PS4 Pro, a PS5 Pro, when that comes out this year at the end, it'll run 120 frame rate at 4K pretty smooth. So I reckon that they won't do anything too drastic for that because they've already kind of got different modes available. The massive improvements since GT2 and 3, like in terms of physics. You'd be surprised how much better the physics are on this game now. Since the old games, obviously. Right, that was a better line, but I didn't take much speed through the first part. That is so hard, chap. That is going to be the death corner. Like, so many people are going to crash there because... Let's have a little watch and see how everyone's getting on there. So the problem with this corner is I'll go from the chase camera. You have to give it a little lift on entry. So a little lift on entry here, little lift off. Try and get it in, then you have to get back on the throttle, but then you have to turn right instantly. And then you have to try and carry a lot of speed through here. And then you run wide, you get on the brakes, onto the... See what I mean? You get on that sand and you nearly lose it. It's going to cause a lot of trouble, this track, I'm telling you. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Yeah, PSVR in... the PSVR on PS5 Pro could be really interesting. Like, if they can up the visuals a bit more as well, that could look insane. Like, it already looks good now. Yeah, that I would agree with you. Yeah, 100%. Like, a PSVR patch for PS5 Pro couldn't be a massive thing, because if they could make it even clearer, oh my god, that'd be crazy good. So you can see we're pretty much around the same pace at the moment, but I think there's a low 55 for me. I think 54s will be there easily. You'll see people in the 54s, especially. Let's just tell you what we'll do, chat. Let's just try this a minute. Let's just get an idea of this car before we finish. We've got another. We can do another 10 minutes. Let's just. Do I own the Mazda? There it is. Let's just do a lap in this to see what it's like, just to see if its potential's there. Because this car, in acceleration, chat, this car's lethal, but might have a bit of understeer in some of these corners. You might have to be quite careful. Ooh. Yeah, Pio does say a lot of things, Squids. Not that we all listen to it. Nah, Richard, you don't. You have to make a pit stop in that race, I think, don't you, chat? Oh, you mean tyre safe so that you change tyres when it rains? Is that what you mean? Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. So yeah, you probably will have to tyre safe. Oh, I suck at that. I suck at that one. So yeah, I'll just be screwed. I'll just be driving around with no tyres. You'll have to save tyres till it rains, won't you? I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'm terrible at tyre saving in an FF car. On an FF car, I'm not got a chance at tyre saving, because I'm no good with these cars, but we'll have to see what we can do. We'll figure it out. Depends how bad the tyres are. If the tyres are gone like way before the rain hits, it might be worth pitting, because if you're losing 4 or 5 seconds a lap, then you need to pit. God, I had to lift there in this. It's a lot more stable on the braking, a lot more stable. Pretty slow though. Well, that's interesting. It's pretty slow, chat. Well, it wasn't a perfect, obviously it was nowhere near perfect, but quite surprised that that wasn't that quick though there with the acceleration zone. I don't like the feel of this round here. But then again, I don't like front wheel drive cars, so. Look at the power on the uphill section though, chat. Look at this. That's crazy fast on the uphill section. Right, let's go for another lap. Let's just see if there is a bit more potential in it. It understeers too much. It's understeering too much at high speed. Nah. I don't know. I reckon it will be quick round here if you like FF cars. If you can get used to an FF car, it probably will be quite quick round here, but I don't like FF cars, so I'm praying that this car won't be the car for the race. I think Ferraris, with the fuel on the Ferrari, it should be better for the race. Fingers crossed it isn't this car, because I've got to be honest with you, like, the Ferrari's more fun to drive than this. I don't want to be driving this tomorrow. It'll be alright. I think this car will be okay at Fuji, though. I think it'll be an alright car for Fuji. Kind of, the track might not be too bad for it there. The third sector won't be that bad because you'll just use the higher gears. You'll just like you'll wait for the rotation before you accelerate at Fuji. You won't be like flooring it. So right, let's just go for it. Let's see if we can get a lap in with this. Come on. You're right, Stefan. How are you, mate? I've got a penalty. I didn't even see that. Well, let's just try. Just understeers way too much. Look at the understeer. I'm hoping this isn't the car for tomorrow, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But I think we've got the track in our head now, chat. It's just about driving it tomorrow and hoping for the best. It's a no-stop race for those that are interested. It's going to be a no-stop race on hard tires. Even if it's 10 laps, chat, it's a no-stop race. 9, there's no doubt about it, but I think the Ferrari feels better to drive than the Mazda, personally. But the Mazda might be quick once someone who likes driving that car will round here. They might be quite quick in it. I don't know yet. Fuel saving, though. The Ferrari should be a bit better on fuel than the Mazda in general. Ferrari has the best fuel in Group 4, so I don't think the Mazda will be able to compete with that Ferrari. 10 likes to 350, chat. That's all we need to hit. Oh, yeah, 7 more likes for 350, chat. That's all we need to get it there. But, yeah, that's going to be me done. I'm going to be live in the morning, chat. So, just a quick little test of that. Hopefully, you've seen how much chaos there's going to be tomorrow, because there is going to be a lot of chaos in this. It's pretty clear this race is going to have a lot of chaos. It should be fun for Monday, and then Tuesday we're going to do iRacing in the morning anyway, and then we'll practice GT World Series in the night, and then Wednesday we might do another practice for Nations before we do the race in the evening. So yeah, we don't have to worry about doing too much of this race this week, because I think it'll fade off with it being a no stop. But tomorrow should be fun though. It could be quite fun for the first day of it, because I predict high chaos. I think there's going to be a lot of people crashing, a lot of people penalties. I will be getting penalties. It's going to be chaos, pure chaos, because not many people know the track as well. So it should be entertaining for you lot watching. I don't know yet. I haven't looked at the combos for iRacing next week. I need to find one that I can do. I couldn't do one really last week. It was annoying. That's the only... I need to unlock GT3 so I've got more options. Once I've unlocked them, I'm not far off doing it for the SR. I only need a bit more now. So hopefully get them unlocked in the next 2 weeks, and then I can have more combos to do. Because I've missed out on some really good combos on iRacing. I'm a bit like Watkins Glen. There's been I think there was Hockenheim on there, maybe, I don't know, or was it a different one? It might have been I saw, oh yeah, we had Mugello in the GT3 that I missed out on as well, which we learned as well from that with a Ferrari. We did it in the Ferrari, but the GT3 fix was there as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll find out what we can do on Tuesday morning. I'll have to have a look and see. Yeah, we're very close to 62, 41 subs away from 62k. We might get that tomorrow, chat. Hopefully we'll get 62k tomorrow. Subscriber rate, like I said before, has been the best it's been on the channel since GT7 came out. So again, huge thank you to anyone new who subscribed to the channel recently. Massive help to me. I do this full time as a job, so me and the family, very, very grateful to you people that subscribe. Hit the like button. It's a massive help, chat. So yeah, I'm going to be live 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:05, something like that, and we'll do a bit of time trial, probably for like 20 minutes. And then we'll jump into the 9:30 race, where you're probably going to see a lot of crashing, and you might see some raging as well. But yeah, it should be entertaining. So yeah, I'll see you all then tomorrow, chat. Thank you for the super chats today. Appreciate it massively. And yeah, have a great night. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Get subscribed if you're not. Hit that notification bell and you won't miss anything. And I'll see you around 9:05 in the morning, chat. Have a brilliant one, everyone. Take care. Bye, everyone.